Okay, everybody, today is August 30, 2014. It's been quite a while since I did a video. It's kind of been busy. And, like they said, statistic is statistic, right? What a month on August. A lot of people was thinking that August is going to be one of those worst months statistically and also one of those slow months because of the summer. But as it turned out, it's been quite busy and it had been a pretty good month. And now a lot of the statistic, is popping up about September. So don't believe all these statistics because they are not certainty. So just pay attention to the price. And as I said, the market, I'm still looking for a new high on the Dow. And I wouldn't be surprised they're going to see continually more new high from the S&P and certainly on the Nasdaq possibly trying to come up and tag that 2000 the dot-com bubble high, but that's to be seen. But also the Russell is getting interesting, and I will cover that on another video. On this video, basically we just want to talk about swing trading. I think some people might get confused with trend trading, position trading, and swing trading. Because swing trading is basically we identify a projected target that we want to swing up, and as it get close on that particular target, then we will see what the price action is and take discretionary action or based on your trading plan on how you scale in and scale out and start locking in profit and trailing your stop. Okay, so it's not like we want to go and for example on Facebook here that I got here that we trying to catch this up here and then get this big trend here. Now that's not the objective on the swing trading. Okay, swing trading is that maybe we try to catch something down here, right? Maybe up here and maybe swing it up to this point here. Then we see how far it could get and we trail it up. Okay, so we're going to talk about Facebook a little bit later. But first of all, I want to start off with the couple of stock that a couple of my followers have been kind of mentioning to me, and some of these are very good, have very good price action, and I actually traded a few of them, and so kudos to those followers that gave me the alert. And so the first one is the State Street, I believe it's a fine financial stock here, and was alerted to it when it was down here, and I just love these kind of price action, because it's kind of congesting right here, basing here, waiting for a breakout, into here on this congestion zone into a major breakout, because me, if you have followed me for a while, I do not like to play due to, on the breakout. I play due to breakout, so I set up to play the breakout. A lot of people basically looking at these classic breakout pattern, I mean, that's fine, because a lot of time, nowadays, a lot of the algo, program is set up to take advantage of those breakout pattern. So, and the thing is, sometimes you catch them with these big breakout, and that's, get big move, but that's okay. I mean, like I said in the past, it's whatever your preference is and your comfort zone. There's no right way or wrong way, what type of pattern that you trade or where you're going to initiate trade. It's all come down to risk management, managing your trade, because that's why a lot of these, people is looking for these instant gratification to look at, people are giving these setup and try to trade and take these setup or trigger and try to make money. It's not about that. It is all about how you manage the trade to make money. It's not how good is a setup. So setup is nothing more than a vehicle. If you don't know how to trade, don't know how to manage a trade, it doesn't matter how good the setup is, you're going to end up losing money. Okay, so we're going to talk about some of these, and basically, you look at this right here, nice congestion here, right, and essentially, you see this is a nice little trend line, and it's kind of holding this particular trend line here. Right, and then you see this breakout right, right over here on this, this candle here. You can see that breakout, and then it run up to this particular, resistance, and then you could, depending how your, what your trading plan is, you can start scaling out some profit or locking in some profit and trail some stop. And right now, as it come back down, got this little pullback, so you can see that it's a little bit like a bull flag, and then now it's making another move to break this flag, and essentially we're targeting this somewhere around the 74, and that's essentially somewhere around this peak here. If I get this chart up here, get the line back here, And you can see that essentially that's what we're targeting up at this particular level up here. And essentially it's also like a 127 extension on the fib. So right now, kind of stringing this, right here and locking in profit right now, the stop is basically above the entry. So essentially this trade is a risk-free trade now, right? So we just kind of trail this thing up to see how far it could go. Maybe it could come up here and then, encounter resistance and start giving some candle or price action that dictate that the trade should be closed out. Right? It might not even get to here, or maybe it will, make a little bit of a pullback, then it get up. So then that would set up another trade later on, but that would be a different time and different trade. So right now, essentially, just kind of managing the trade. So, and the other one that we want to look at is FANG, and it's a energy company. Again, it's great price action. Right? When it was alluded to me, it was down here. I love these kind of price action. You see this, getting ready to this breakout. And once it break out, come up to playing up to this particular trend line breakout, and you can see that you could, if you want to connect the, the intraday high, so essentially, let me get a bigger chart here, so you can see that, if with, you can see that there's the break, right? The break about this, and if you look at it, this is like a little bit of a cup and handle pattern, right? And if you didn't get in on this break, to get them on the surge here. So again, depending on your trading plan, you could have locked in some profit as well. And if you didn't get in here, look what's happening on this particular, following day. Kind of pull back, and right now it kind of seems to be coiling here. And then you got a breakout last Friday, right? Either got two breakout actually, right? One is got this trend line, trend line breakout, and then you got this, pivot, engulfing candle breakout. So you got two breakouts for you to get in on Friday. If you did not get in here, to try to play this breakout, and then play this breakout. So right now we're essentially looking for this trade to swing up to somewhere between this 88 to 90 level up here. And if we get to here, then we're basically looking at the possibility it might be even come back up and tag this, recent high at 94. And the other one is the Whole Food Market. One of the followers asked me what I think about it on this particular day. Okay, so let's go back and take a look at the weekly and also the daily on the split screen here on this two chart. You can see that, Whole Food came down and kind of got a little base here, right? And then start coming back up. So right now we're essentially could target somewhere around this 42, 43 level, which is somewhere around here. That's the swing target that we're going to try to get at. Okay, and when this was being asked of me, it was on this particular day. Okay, right. So my reply was, if you didn't get in on this breakout the previous day, you don't want to chase this here. And you can see what is happening right now is pulling back on this baseline, right? So you got this baseline here, and it could be setting up a sort of inverted head and shoulder pattern that is, is trying to break out of, right? So, you could look at this thing here as a inverted head and shoulder. Okay, so if we go back to a, bigger chart here, and let me take some of these lines. Let me hide some of these lines and draw it back out this way. All right, so here's this. Okay, so we could be, breaking out, on this inverted head and shoulder. But again, when we are looking at this, is here's a little bit of a coiling effect, right? And then here's this breakout on that previous day. So right now, essentially, it's trying to break to this particular baseline here. Okay, so we want to see, will it be able to take out this this breakout, this 3950 area, and then the key important point is up here. If we could take out this line here, okay, this level here, essentially taking out this, what we call the engulfing candle of these inside candle. You see, this is a double inside candle. That's pretty bullish, actually. If it break to the this particular high. So you might want to keep an eye on that little bit of a pattern there. So, and essentially we're basically trying to swing up to this level somewhere around the 42.75, 42.80, near that 43 mark. Okay, and then go back to looking at a couple of these. I know a lot of my followers is also trading Twitter. remember I was talking about Twitter. Twitter, we're basically saying that it has to, hold above this earning gap. Okay, and what it did is it came down and held this particular level for quite a while, right? Over here, and then stopped bouncing. And I'm was saying that you have to retake this earning gap close. Okay, and once we took that, a couple of days ago, a few days ago, I think that was a Tuesday, and you can see that it's taken out the this recent high, and now it's running back up. So essentially, we're basically looking for Twitter to essentially get back to possibly this 141 or 168 somewhere up here, where this is somewhere around 57. Okay, so it's basically 53 to 57 area, or in this 56, sort of in that range. Okay, so if I put these line back on, we kind of could see that a little bit better. Right. Okay, so essentially we're basically looking at somewhere back up at these level here, these pivot level. Okay, so that's basically what we're looking at, because also you see that Twitter been sort of rising on this trend here, right? This channel. Oops, not much of a good channel, right? So you can see that it's kind of coming up, right? And we'll probably see this thing try to maybe pull back a little bit. And if you're not in it, then maybe there might be some opportunity to get some setup and enter while doing a little bit of a consolidation for the next push. Okay. Then the other one was also Facebook was in a similar situation. Right? So if you look at it on the earning gap, again, we're saying that you need to hold about this earning, and it guess what? It just shy of filling out that gap, I think by a few cents or something like that. And right now, essentially, it was trying to break back, just like Twitter. Twitter it had to retake this, this closing price on the earning gap, and it attempted to do that a couple of times. It just failed to have any kind of follow through. But even though if you got in on this, and if you set up your stop correctly, you shouldn't have stopped out based on these trades. Just that you're probably taking a little bit of heat. So again, right now it seems like Facebook is also sort of trying to get set to make another run. And if we could take out this recent high, basically it's new time, it's all-time high, then we're probably looking at this at least 81 and this 83 level here, right? Because basically it's the fib, right? These level here, 141, which is somewhere around 83, and the 127 somewhere around the 81 level. Okay, so those are the few stocks that I thought I just do a quick video on, and maybe over the weekend we do have 3 days, so before the market will open, maybe we do take a look at some of the indexes, and also take a look at Apple and some of these other momentum stocks, like Amazon, Google, Netflix. Okay, so enjoy the long weekend, and be looking to put up another video later on.